Hello, good evening and welcome to Hlspwns World. New to the channel, we have Mudrunner. I do believe that this is now like a standalone version of what was Spin Tires. Spin Tires was a game that I really had interest in but never actually purchased or got round to actually trying it or playing it. So now that I've got my hands on Mudrunner, I am really looking forward to this. I've already had a couple of little goes testing out recording in 4K, which didn't go brilliantly with OBS, so I've knocked that back to 1440p. Hopefully in the future with a better processor, maybe 4K, maybe, you know, given. It records okay, but it's a little bit laggy and I can't have laggy on my channel. So maybe something for the future, but for now, sorry, I promised 4K videos, we're going to be sticking to 2K. But anyway, back to Mudrunner. Mudrunner is a physics simulator, lots of surface deformation, and let's get right into it. Now, the challenges, apparently you should play first because it introduces you to all of the mechanics of the game. Now, just for this very first video, our very first look at Mudrunner, we're going to do the rig. A couple of days later, I'm going to do the next challenge, which is repair and refuel. And then at some point later on in the channel, we'll do some of the other challenges. Now, yes, I have already done this, but just as an introductory to the channel, we'll go through it. So the rig, we've got to complete this under 9 minutes if possible. That's my current record. We have to pick up a trailer and then drive the rig to a small town and deliver it off. You get bonus objectives if you don't damage your vehicle or any other vehicle, you don't drive in the opposite road lane, and you use the cockpit camera when driving with the trailer. As I've already got the 3 stars, I'm just going to play through this just so you get some idea of what the game is like. So we'll just get loaded up. Right then, let's go. So this is Mudrunner and this is our truck. Nice little beastie. Bit of a look around there. So I'm going to speed that up. We're going to get it started up. I actually love the little touches of where it shows you the engine and the engine spinning up. If you look at the exhaust there, you can see the fumes and that coming out. You actually get a heat soak coming off the exhaust. If we look at the front of the engine when we're driving, you can see the heat soak coming out the vents of the engine, of the truck I should say, not the engine. Right, we're going to take the parking brake off. We have to look at our map. We are here and we've got to get to over there. All pretty simple. Let's go. I've got to say, this does look nice. And straighten it up. Oh, driving like I'm drunk. So let's get heading along. The steering is self-centering, even though I'm playing on an Xbox controller. I have honestly not been drinking, sir, honestly. Right, now we're getting off into the mud, and this is where this game comes into its own. It's what it's all about. The tyre physics, the actual mud physics, the simulation is absolutely fantastic. Weight adds to how hard you dig into the mud, how heavy the vehicle is. As I've been learning and testing this out, how much throttle you apply or how much accelerator you apply means whether you get through big puddles like this or not, or whether you get absolutely stuck. And where you are running into deeper puddles and water like this, it is essential to not absolutely floor the throttle, because all that does is spins the wheels up and sort of creates a digging motion, and your truck gets completely dug into the mud and you are absolutely stuck. Come on, we can work our way through. See how if I let off the gas a little bit, we can pull through a bit better. If we put foot down, wheels start spinning, you just dig yourself a hole. But anyway, moving along. This is the yard that we have to get to. And on our left is the trailer that we have to pick up, so pretty really. Really, it's just pretty easy. We just turn out, do a bit of a tree removal at the same time. We'll back her up. And we have to line up to get underneath the trailer. Look how the tyres are digging in, we're creating our own ruts. Wheels are really muddied up. I've got to say, the really like Dirt Rally and other people doing physics simulations with cars or rally games should get in touch with the makers of this game, because I absolutely think we've got this down to a T. Right, there we are. So what we need to do now, go to the advanced menu, attach our trailer, it's on, let's go. Now obviously the truck's going to be a hell of a lot heavier now. We need to turn around the corner to get out. Look at all the mud flicking up. Now the actual truck trailer has added weight to the vehicle, so I'm not going to go through the puddles now. We'll stick to the harder, more solid soil. As you can see, we're still slipping a bit, still spinning the tyres up, and the truck is still digging in pretty deep. These are pretty much truck road tyres by the look of it, nothing too gnarly, so we've got to be mindful that we just want to keep momentum, and we will be going through this shallow puddle up in front of us. The sun's beginning to try and break through. We're working our way through, it's going quite well. Right, we want to turn to the right to head to the yard. We're just coming onto the road. And what I love about this, all the mud and everything that we've picked up on the tyres, I'll just put the brakes, so if we look behind us, you can see the absolute trail of mud that we've left on the road now. And the physics work in that as we're going along, the mud will start coming off the tyres. You can see it all flicking off there, and I'll try not to drive drunk again. We look behind us, as we go along, that trail will become less and less as more and more of the mud comes off, and yet there's all that disappearing now. Right, I do believe we are doing a left turn here, so there we go. So as mentioned in the bonus objectives, you can jump into the cockpit view and drive it pretty much in the first person. I love the way of simulating the truck as well, all the bumps and everything. This would be a really good game for VR. I don't know if it's available in VR, I'm not even checked that, I'm just loading it up and playing. Right, I do think, let's check it out, wrong button. You need to do a left here. Crossing your hands, that's not very good. Right, straight down. We are in some like Russian, Obsidian type state, really run down, murky, horrible area. This is actually 11:32 and the street lights are on. Oh, don't take the corner too quickly. Round the corner, round the corner. Well, someone's got the washing out there. I think it's going to struggle to dry in this murky atmosphere. Right, we do need to do a right here. Let's get round the corner. Oh no. We're not to damage the truck, and someone has parked a truck half across the road, and someone's larder with all their luggage is stuck in an awkward spot. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to thread it through between these. We'll flip to this view because we've already completed the challenge. I'll straighten her up a bit. Yeah. Clear of the larder. A little bit closer that way. Clear of the truck. Power! Power! Oh, And we're back onto the muddy stuff. You can actually see the tyres moving the mud about. That's so cool. I don't know why. I just absolutely really am enjoying this. And it don't look bad either. Right, let's get the turn on. Let's get the truck around. Go, hook the Jeep. Right, that is the yard that we're going to be going into. I'm just keeping the power down, keeping the truck moving. Come on. Down the corner. So I've done this a few times now, believe it or not. And I know that we're going to need to back the trailer in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow the ruts and marks of people who have already come into the yard. I'm going to turn the truck around here. We've got full lock on. Now what we don't want to do is jackknife the truck. Ooh, that's close. So I'm going to keep full lock on. And then I'm going to pretty much head out to the way that we're coming. And see all the ruts that we've just created in the mud. How deep it is there and the tyres going through it. Pretty lucky to keep this thing moving. Luckily the trailer tyres have got some quite good tread on. Right, now we got to this point, we're going to go into reverse, start backing up. We want to keep the trailer heading in a straight direction. But obviously we're going to hit the ruts that we've already created. So I'm going to try and go with the trailer. Turn that way a bit. Right. I'm going to start to go off a bit there. So I'm going to come forward, straighten her up a bit. We go back again. Where are we going to go? Right, I'm going to turn it that way, so you've got to sort of go in the opposite direction you want the trailer to turn. Right, another company larder, we don't want to crash into that, it's probably the boss's. Right, let's straighten this up now. Right, straight back. Real deep ruts we've gone into there. Not it bad doing. Right, go into advanced mode, detach the trailer, right, drive forward to finish the challenge. And we're done. 10 minutes. Previous time was 9 minutes. We're just slightly slower in that. Well, that is the first challenge completed, and in part 2 we will do challenge 2. That will be coming up in the next video, and then after that we will be moving on to some other content. We've got lots of stuff that we need to revisit that I've not picked up on the channel for a while, so I'll see you pretty soon in the next one.